Washington, where the roof has been shut atop Safeco Field. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Seattle Mariners. Here with another edition of Indians Baseball, I'm Matt Vasgersian, set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Seattle Mariners.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting nine. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, if there's a ball hit out to center field in this one, and I'm the third base coach, I am not going to send him. He has a cannon out there in center field. Everybody knows it. We'll see if he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon.
1-11.
Lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Back goes Smith, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he will get there with the game's first hit, a leadoff double.
Boy, he just about kicked this one off with a bang. This one had a pretty good chance of getting out of here, but he'll wind up settling for a double off the wall and an explosive start to this game.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Yeah, a very important at-bat there. And not just to take a 1-0 lead, but to do it in the first inning against a pitcher like this. And that'll give them confidence that they can handle this guy.
Francisco Lindor will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Martin is under it. Makes the play, one away.
And this is one of those guys that throws what you call a heavy sinker. Normally he's going to get a lot of ground balls, but he leaves this one up in the zone. And I think he's lucky that this ball didn't get hit farther than it did.
Kipnis runs. Pitch outside. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, that's just good execution right there. Pitcher slide steps. That makes it easier and quicker for the catcher to handle the ball. He gets a good throw off the second base, and they get their guy.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Martin going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Indians 1, and the Mariners coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robbie Cano as this game moves along. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
Here now is Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number 1.
Leading off for the Mariners, right fielder, Nori Aoki.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a changeup that runs high, 2-0. Kluber's ready. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Not the start he was looking for here in the home first.
Yeah, and he even had himself a lead before he even threw a pitch out there. You think that alone would make you a little more relaxed and comfortable, but he looks a little tight to me.
Seth Smith gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially for a guy in this part of the lineup.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, as the Mariners have now taken a 2-1 lead.
Well, you can hang part of the blame for this one on the leadoff walk, but I suppose you could also hang some of the blame on the fact that this pitch is right in his wheelhouse. He makes sure he doesn't miss it.
Robinson Cano is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, but you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
And this is taken by Cano for ball 4, and he's aboard. Stepping in, Nelson Cruz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Nelson Cruz.
Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. And that can really upset the hitter sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. In now, Kyle Seager. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kyle Seager.
He's set. Here it comes. Up the middle and off his leg. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. Adam Lind stands in with another first-inning RBI opportunity in store. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Men on third with 2 down. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 3-1. Leonis Martin gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Right side. Kipnis showing off his range. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. But they strike for 3. Michael Brantley makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Hernandez gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners on the move for second. Little chopper back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Lonnie Chisenhall steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Cano has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Yan Gomes gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
Now the runner breaks for the plate. Pitch swung on and missed. And they'll put the tag on him here, and you're getting... Mike Zunino strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball 1-0. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
At the plate, Ketel Marte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Liner towards second, and the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Nori Aoki will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. Striding into the box, Seth Smith, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Full count, 3-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Seattle leads. Back here under the roof at Safeco as we get a look there at the world-famous Pike Place Market in downtown Seattle. Yan Gomes is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
Yan Gomes.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this is bobbled now by Cano, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Number 30 digs in here for his first appearance.
30.
Hernandez comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
And that's the pitch he needs to go back to. That big-time fastball.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Runner goes for second. And another foul ball. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Runner going a second time. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Ready on 1-2. Line toward right center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Second baseman, number 22.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Smith. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Mariner bullpen. Around third and being waved on home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
That's a nice job here of cashing in with 2 outs. You could see they were shaded to pull, but he slices his ball the other way. Forces the outfielder to have to cover some ground fielding this thing, and as a result, that runner is going to come all the way around to score from first.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Smith on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Tribe get 1 on the double by Kipnis. We played 2.5. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Baseball fans see Robinson Cano, and they think of his time with the Yankees and the Mariners, but some forget how great he was during the World Baseball Classic in 2013. He hit .469 for the undefeated Dominican team on his way to the tournament MVP award.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Pulled toward right center field. And this will wind up being extra bases for Cano. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he has started the home third with the double. Nelson Cruz is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there, base hit. They'll get it in quickly to the second baseman, so it's runners at the corners now with nobody out. Into the box now, Kyle Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Well, when you plug Kyle Seager into your lineup, you can pretty much pencil in 20 home runs plus and anywhere from 70 to 100 RBIs, and that's a very productive hitter.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And Seager had another solid year in 2015.
You're right, Matty. He had career highs in both homers with 26 and doubles when he hit 37 that year.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
More often than not, when you're going to throw that changeup 0-2, you don't even want it to be in the strike zone. You're hoping to see a guy go snorkeling for something, but you're going to see right here that this one's right on the corner, and he couldn't do anything with it if he wanted to.
Here's Adam Lind. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Runners are at second and third with one down. And it's quickly 0-2. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you got to expand the strike zone a little up.
Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Mike Zunino is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. Runners are at first and second with one away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Ketel Marte strides forward with the bases juiced now, and a big hit here could really put this one out of reach early on. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll add one more on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 6-2 ball game.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Nori Aoki will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the first baseman can't get there. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Full count now, 3-2. You see anything mechanically that leaps out at you about what? And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 3 innings complete. The Mariners lead it. Leading off the inning, Mike Napoli, and they'll need him to get something going here. Hernandez is ready. First pitch on its way. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 20.
Ready now, Michael Brantley. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting,
Jose Ramirez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Down by 4 this early, I don't know if that's the type of swing you need to be taking here.
Shoots this one to first. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Lonnie Chisenhall stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. There goes the runner. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Aoki going back. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end. Seth Smith is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. 3-0 now. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. Nelson Cruz will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a slider that time as this ball's hammered to deep left field. And that is the definition of a mistake pitch there as this ball is gone. A home run.
Third baseman number 15, Kyle Seager.
A 2-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz. His 3rd home run of this series, as it's now a 6-run ball game. And Napoli will hang with it, and that's out number 2. Adam Lind stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. Leonis Martin steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
The catcher,
Mike Zunino, and 2 out here in the 4th. Ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. 1-2.
He missed a good pitch to hit there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Leading off the inning, Yan Gomes. And they'll need him to get something going here. Hernandez into the windup. First pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. And he lays off for ball 1. Tap foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly by Lind. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, number 30.
Number 30. On the ground up the middle. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Carlos Santana will dig in. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ketel Marte comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
The shortstop.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count here to start the fifth. That has to be a concern.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Nori Aoki will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. This is in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Seth Smith strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Right side and right into the shift. And that is through into right field for a single. Robinson Cano will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that Jason Kipnis will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the sixth.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
You know, some of Jason Kipnis' teammates affectionately call him Dirtbag because he has a habit of giving his body up and getting his uniform dirty on every play, and you got to love a guy like that.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Up next for Cleveland,
Francisco Lindor will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Shot toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
up next for Cleveland.
Mike Napoli will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Line drive to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Michael Brantley will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Sent on the ground out to second. There's Cano. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. Nelson Cruz will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Zach McAllister will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Third baseman number 15.
Kyle Seager will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. 8 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And a foul pop behind the plate. And a rather easy first out. Ready for another chance? Adam Lind. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run.
Center fielder number 12.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
The catcher, number 3.
Mike Zunino ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Scorched to third. Ramirez is up with it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Jose Ramirez is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Hernandez looks in. Here comes the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Lonnie Chisenhall will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now he gets the ground ball to Chisenhall is retired as well. It's a double play. Yan Gomes strides in, grounded with 2 outs and gets it down. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. This one. Ketel Marte steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Ketel Marte.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. This one hard the other way. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The right fielder.
Nori Aoki will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Hot shot to third. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. Seth Smith will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Set to deal on 2-2. To short, hit hard. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game. Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit.
That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Robinson Cano comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. Nelson Cruz gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Mariners leave. Number 30 will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there. And he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long. And I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on. And that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Back to him, and that's off his leg. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I'm sure he's going to wait for word from the guys in the dugout. And as we see it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he indeed was out.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Indians have elected to.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. Now, the question is, if there's enough video evidence to change the call to safe, and wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat the throw, and this might be a well-used challenge.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward. Jason Kipnis will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runners off for second. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now batting.
Francisco Lindor will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Mike Napoli digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score 2.
Now a changeup from Hernandez as he gets ahead. It's 0-1.
And this is where the Indians just need 1 hit.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
That's a ball.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
I think he's set up for that changeup again, Steve. Don't you?
I was thinking the same thing.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. To short. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. And to score is the runner from third. Michael Brantley to stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Smoke toward the hole, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Jose Ramirez steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat and one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
Aoki racing back. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
I don't quite know what the reasons are here behind this. Obviously, you give a lot of credit to the guys swinging the bats, but rare is the ball game where you can put a whooping on a guy like this. I mean, you might see this once a season.
Nick Vincent will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
The right fielder, number 8,
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Yan Gomes stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now. And
ouch, that one hit him.
Yeah, this pitch is just nowhere near the target. You see it run in and catch it right about thigh high. I have a feeling the bruise will be worse than the pain, and that'll leave a nice rainbow for a good couple of weeks.
Number 30 steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drilled to the right side. Oh, how about Cano? He's out.
Oh, what a play.
Any question? Now to the plate, Kyle Seager. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
You know, and I think that pop-up right there is just a result of poor pitch selection. He chased a bad pitch, and as a result, he didn't really put a good swing on it.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
And when you need a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk's not on the agenda. You better bear down right here.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Adam Lind, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
And you know, that's the toughest one to get in a cycle, but you can bet that he's going to try to stretch any double into a triple if he gets any chance at all.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now here's a swing by Lind as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley's after it. 2 down.
That's a disappointing final at bat there. You figure he probably won't get another shot at finishing off the cycle, but still a very good performance to say the least.
Leonis Martin is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Mike Zunino will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Line hard, but foul. 2 out with the man at first. On the ground to third. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. We'll see Carlos Santana when we come back. We play. Number 39 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 39.
And here now is Carlos Santana. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Line to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Jason Kipnis will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Digging in to try it again, Francisco Lindor. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch on its way. On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. Right to him. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
And hey, how about 2 for the price of 1 to finish things off here? He gets the double play grounder here to dig himself out of trouble and picks up the save.
And the Mariners were given a big boost today by the play of this man, Adam Lind. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball.